Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, shots fired by police at a Kennewick apartment complex, sending one man to the hospital. Apple Valley News Now was there at the scene. What we know so far about the shooting at the Arlo on 10th.
Also, authorities say a Yakima man is the pilot who died in a helicopter crash in Columbia County, why authorities say he was in the area.
Also, nearly a year after wildfire decimated Tieton's irrigation infrastructure, a politician visits the site to check in on the restoration process.
And we are kicking off spring. If you are hoping for sunshine and mild weather, think again. Many of us will be grabbing the umbrellas. Stacy has where and when the news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Here we go on this Thursday. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman.
Thanks for being here. Well, first up tonight, the Benton County Sheriff's Office investigating after two Kennewick police officers say they shot a man who came at them with a knife.
This happened just after 10 p.m. on the 1100 block of West 10th Avenue at the Arlo on 10th apartment complex. Here's what we know so far. Officers with KPD responded to the complex after a report of a suspicious person in the parking lot was made. When they arrived, officers claimed Winters had cut his arm and that he ran at them with a knife. Two officers shot Winters, who was then taken to the hospital. Right now, we do not know his current condition.
Commander Isaac Merkel with KPD tells us before the shooting, officers tried to get Winters to put the knife down. No officers were hurt. The Benton County Sheriff's Office will take the lead on the Special Investigations Unit investigating the shooting. We are also learning more about the deadly helicopter crash that we first brought you yesterday.
We now know who the pilot is who died in Columbia County. We know it is a man from Yakima who was spraying in the area. The Columbia County Sheriff's Office identified the aircraft as a sprayer from Northwind Aviation, which went down near South Touchy Road around 12:30 in the afternoon. The helicopter hit power lines, causing widespread power outages in the area before coming to a rest in a field.
The pilot has not been identified and the cause of the crash is still under investigation. The CCSO asks the public to avoid the area still so agencies can continue to work on recovery efforts.
The Richland Police Department responded to a traffic crash that occurred just before 3:30 yesterday afternoon, and we do now have an update for you. According to Richland Police, a vehicle with two students hit benches after going up on the curb in the parking lot of Richland High School. Two calls were made to officers out of precaution, but we are told no reports of anyone hurt. All right, time now for a check on weather as we kickstart spring.
Yeah, let's check in with First Alert's Stacy Lee. It was a quiet and windy start to a new season.
Well, happy first day of spring. We're going to start out with a winter weather advisory. A little ironic, but we've got a lot of snow coming. This is all thanks to a couple of systems back to back. These weather advisories are through Friday night. Check out some of those totals there. Impressive for the Oregon Cascades as well. As Snoqualmie passed, you could see up to 7 inches of snow additionally to what's already there. 4 to 7 additional inches of snow there in the blues. So very, very active weather as we go through the night. Let's take a look at our temperatures overnight. It's going to be warmish. Again, we're in the 40s for most of the region. Look at these cooler temperatures, though, in the Yakima Valley. 40 should be decent tonight. It's going to be some breezy winds, some mountain snow. And again, we'll start to see those lowland showers. Now, this is another atmospheric river event that's going to inundate our mountains and the west side of the state and even bring some much needed moisture to our area. Heavy mountain snow through the weekend, but get ready. We'll see those 70-degree temperatures next week.
Now to a follow-up. Multicare's Orthopedics Northwest in Yakima is now back open after a catastrophic power failure paused operations last week. Multicare officials say power at the Rainier building, where that facility is located, failed after someone vandalized a critical piece of power equipment. No one was hurt, but it did take some time to get things back up and running.
We're thankful to all the teams involved in the power restoration and safety checks, ensuring a safe environment for our patients and staff.
There's no update yet on the investigation into the vandalism incident, but patients can start making appointments again.
The Yakima-Tieton Irrigation District has been working for the past 8 months to repair damage to its irrigation canal caused by the Retreat fire last summer. Irrigation season is set to start April 1st, and the district has made emergency preparations due to the increased risk of landslides, flooding, and further damage to the canal. But now they are working to get the funding necessary to replace the more than 100-year-old canal, including a request to Congress for emergency funding.
It's up to us now as a community, as members of Congress, to make the case to avail ourselves of some of that funding.
The cost of replacement estimated at over $200 million, but the potential cost of a catastrophic failure estimated at $3 billion over 3 years.
After 16 years, a business is clearing out its shelves in Walla Walla as it gets ready to close permanently. Petco employees say their lease is up this month, and due to the increased rent, they're having to close. They say it would be unsustainable for the store to keep operating. Anyone who had an appointment with their groomers is being contacted. Also of note, if you opened up a Petco account in Walla Walla, your account is not automatically deleted.
They can still use their account online, or they can go to their nearest Petco, which for us, the nearest one would be in Tri-Cities, Pasco and Kennewick. So the customers, they have that option of still placing the orders online or going to their nearest Petco.
This Saturday is the last day Petco will be open. They were able to sell any animals they had in the store, except for some fish that are being relocated.
Nearly 90,000 portable power banks are being recalled because they pose a burn risk. The VC Group MagSafe wireless power packs contain lithium-ion batteries that can overheat and catch on fire. They were sold online at velvetcaviar.com and on Amazon from November 2022 through October 2024. You should stop using the power bank immediately and contact VC Group for a replacement. So far, there have been 10 reports of minor injuries. Listen up, if you own a Segway scooter, the company is recalling roughly 200,000 scooters due to a fall hazard. The recall involves the Segway 9Bot Max G30P and Max G30LP kick scooters. The company says the folding mechanism can fall while in use and cause the handlebars or stem to fold, posing a falling hazard for the rider. Segway says 20 people have been injured as a result of the issue, and some even had broken bones. Overall, the company received 68 reports of the folding mechanism failures. The scooters were sold between January 2020 and February of this year online and at major retailers nationwide, including Walmart, Target, and Best Buy. President Donald Trump signing an executive order this afternoon to start the process of dismantling the Department of Education. The president will direct the education secretary to take steps towards its closure,
leaving millions of teachers, families, and students concerned about the potential loss of critical services for classrooms. Laura Aguirre reports.
I want the states to run schools, and I want Linda to put herself out of a job.
President Donald Trump has never minced words about his plan to dismantle the Department of Education. Today, he's expected to move one step closer to that goal by signing an executive order to that effect.
Is this the first step on the road to a total shutdown?
Yes.
Education Secretary Linda McMahon confirming on Fox News she's completely on board.
That was the president's mandate, his directive to me, clearly is to shut down the Department of Education, which we know we'll have to work with Congress, to get that accomplished.
The White House press secretary appeared to clarify between a total department shutdown and services reduction ahead of today's signing.
The president's executive order directed Linda McMahon to greatly minimize the agency. So when it comes to student loans and Pell Grants, those will still be run out of the Department of Education.
She also said funding for the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act and Title I for low-income schools would also not be impacted. When asked who will enforce civil rights laws that protect against discrimination,
any critical functions of the department, such as that, will remain.
There's been a wave of recent protests against the potential closing of the department, and some educators' unions feel their voices aren't being heard.
I'm just surprised that the president is not working with the teachers in classrooms throughout the country, as represented by their union, to make things better.
The executive order is expected to spark a litany of legal opposition. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
The president of the National Education Association, the country's largest union, likened President Trump and Elon Musk's efforts to a wrecking ball aimed, quote, at public schools and the futures of 50 million students in communities across America. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, the community of Milton Freewater has a lot to celebrate. I know Austin's excited about it too, especially when it comes to their newest named Police Officer of the Year. Our Monique Ledesma has his story coming up.
And Stacey is back with a look at your full First Alert forecast. Stay here.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
I just turned 37 and I found a lump. By the time that I had it checked out and was able to get in and see a doctor and all that, I was at stage 3. Part of the reason I think that I didn't go get it checked out right away is that I was really scared. When I got the call, it was gone. It was such a huge relief. Even if you don't feel that it's in you, that you have a lump or you have a reason to get checked, you are a woman, get checked.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Attention, please. The final days of Truck Month have arrived.
Morgan, light it up.
On it! This is like a movie.
Okay, everyone, time is running out for our best deals on Ranger and Maverick and America's best-selling trucks for 48 years, Ford F-Series.
Lease a 24 F-150 Super Crew 4x4 for $399 a month for 36, or buy with 2.9% for 72. Only at your local Ford dealer.
At US Cellular, we're celebrating our customers, like JP here. It's a special event. Us days.
Yeah, we get special rewards and exclusive deals, and it's only for US Cellular customers. It's like we got our own special club.
Should we show them?
Us days at US Cellular. Right now, our customers can get $1,200 off any phone plus $500 off any tablet.
What's great about basketball? Almost everything.
What's not great about basketball? The term three-pointer.
Boring.
Instead, let's just call them triple plays.
Check it out. Hit it, Steve.
Roberts has it, fires. It's a triple play.
It actually works.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Complete coincidence that that's also the name of where we work.
Not engineered by marketing, no way.
I think this is my favorite. Okay, hon, what do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Welcome back to the news at 5. Over in Milton Freewater, one police officer with almost 3 decades worth of experience is being honored.
He was just awarded the Milton Freewater Police Department Cop of the Year. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says behind his badge is a person who strives to make communities a safer place, one call at a time.
It would be Officer Scott Clayton.
Officer Scott Clayton grew up watching his dad serve his local community with the Walla Walla Fire Department District 4. But as he got older, he couldn't keep his eyes off certain lights.
When I graduated from high school, I joined the United States Air Force, and one of the career fields was law enforcement, and I looked into that. My older brother was a police officer for the Walla Walla Sheriff's Department at that time, and I kind of got inspired by him and the work he was doing. This is feels more like a calling. It's something that you do because you want to, not because it's a have to or it's not just a job, it's a career, and it's a rewarding career, especially when you deal with the public and you have a positive outcome and positive influence on things that are coming about in your community.
With nearly 30 years of his law enforcement career, Clayton says his wife and children help motivate him to keep suiting up for his career.
We have 3 beautiful girls, and seeing those kids and seeing them growing, I want them to have a good experience with life. And if I'm not out here trying to make a positive change in our community, then they'll grow up with something that's not good for them. So they're inspirational.
Chief Joe Schurz says for almost 20 years of working with Officer Clayton, he's lined every room he stepped into.
I really enjoy working with Officer Clayton. He makes things fun. He makes the mood light. Things can get extremely stressful, but he's always the guy that likes to lighten the mood and keep things fun, even though things are quite stressful some days.
Clayton says he doesn't wear a badge to be in the community's eyes, but to impact them.
It means the world to me. It's just the best thing. It's just the greatest thing in the world to serve and to know that while I'm doing this, that we're affecting lives in a positive manner.
He doesn't look for the accolades per se, but he shows up to work every day. He does his job, and yeah, he deserves it. So just his work ethic and being a good employee, he deserves it.
Clayton says for as long as he can still do his job and continue to make a positive impact on communities, he doesn't plan to unpin his badge. Reporting in Milton Freewater, Monique Ledesma for Apple Valley News Now.
All right, thank you very much, Monique. Well, March Madness is back. Basketball fans will soon be cheering on their favorite NCAA Division I team. And whether you are planning to watch from your living room, a sports bar, or see the games in person, screaming and shouting can take a toll on your voice. Experts say prolonged shouting can actually damage your vocal cords. The American Speech Language Hearing Association says excessive use of the voice for extended periods can actually lead to lesions on the vocal cords. And we know March Madness kicking off tonight, so
yes.
Just be careful, everybody.
Right. So they say to avoid temporary or even permanent damage, stay hydrated, drink lots of water, take breaks from cheering to give your voice a rest. You can even, they say, do more clapping or use noisemakers as well.
Oh, the noisemakers, I like that.
Save your voice a little.
Yeah, steal them from your kiddos.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health.
Well, just a few nights ago, the Kraken took on the Chicago Blackhawks, and what a game for Seattle. It is time
this
for
week's matchup between Seattle and Chicago got off to a rough start, with the Blackhawks dominating the first period. After tying things up in the second, Seattle center Shane Wright's rebound goal right in front of the net pushed the Kraken lead to a solid 5-2. But the icing on the cake for Shane was his second goal of the night with a setup from defenseman Adam Larson.
Larson with roll, and there's a wide open net, and another goal for Shane Wright, his second. Beautiful pass by Larson.
And thanks to Wright's sharp shooting, Seattle got its NHL leading 8th comeback from a 2-goal deficit. The Kraken beat the Blackhawks 6-2. With your player of the week, I'm Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, let's take a peek outside on our radar and satellite. Massive system moving into our area. Check out the west side of the state. That's going to be making its way over the Cascades. We're also seeing a nice round of snow in the Blue Mountains. We're going to see lots of snow, lots of rain from this system. It's a super soaker, so to speak. It's another atmospheric river, and it's going to be impacting those Cascade Mountains. Lots of rain on the west side. Portland and Seattle could see up to 10 inches of rain over the next couple of days. We're going to get a nice little chance of that here as well. Not quite as heavy as showers here, but still much needed rain showers. Winter weather advisories are in place for the region. Up to 7 inches across Snoqualmie Pass, up to 10 inches above 4,000 feet in the Oregon Cascade Mountains, and in the Blues, we could see 4 to 7 inches above 4,500 feet. On top of that, those strong gusty winds, so blizzard-like conditions. Travel could be dicey over the Blues tonight. Let's take a look at our future cast. That's where we'll see those showers kind of moving through the area, and then check out the snow snow. We see lots of snow developing across our Cascade Mountains, and then we'll have a little bit of a break as we go through our Friday night, but then get ready about in the afternoon tomorrow. Those showers once again pass through the region. Heavy at times. We could even see a thunderbolt or two out of these guys, and then we'll continue to see active heavy snow over the Cascades and across the Blues. So very active weather for the first weekend of spring in 2025. Good stuff. All right, we've also been tracking these strong gusty winds, and we'll continue to see those gusting at times up to 40+ miles an hour, depending on where you are. The winds will be especially strong in those mountain gaps. I see White Pass with 50 and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Tollgate, very gusty and windy there. And we'll see those gusts once again picking up tomorrow afternoon in the Columbia Basin and in the Yakima Valley. So look for a blustery day once again tomorrow as you make your way into our early Saturday. That's when things will start to finally calm down for most of us. It'll still be windy, though, in the foothills of the Blues. Temperatures for tonight, pretty nice out there. 40s for most of us, a little bit cooler in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, but I'll take 45 overnight. That looks good to me. Seattle, if you're traveling there, grab a canoe and definitely an umbrella. It is going to be very wet with massive amounts of rain collecting there. Portland, same story, heavy-duty rain showers over the next several days. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s for the daytime highs. Spokane could see some thunder showers on Friday, a little bit of a break on Saturday, and then the rain returns on Sunday. Here's your 7-day planning forecast. Look for those gusty and breezy winds. A nice little warm-up as you get into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. In Yakima, we have breezy winds there as well, with temperatures above average in the low 70s. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that would be the day to maybe start the yard work or skip work and go play some golf. Ellensburg, breezy winds, warmer overnight lows finally hitting that region. In Walla Walla, gusty winds, more showers with a nice first of the week spring warm up into the mid and upper 70s. Same thing in Hermiston, but we're going to cool back down on Thursday. So enjoy this wild weather as we get into the week, and stick around for those 70-degree temps. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Stacy. We'll be ready for it.
Spring has arrived. Didn't feel like it today, but...
No, as we were chasing our garbage cans down the street today with all of the wind, but
it was very, very windy, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Stacy, thank you. All right, up next, I have a spotlight for you from an Apple Valley News Now viewer. Stick around.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Our business is changing lives through the power of work. I work out here to help customers with donations, greet them and thank them, and that's what I do. I got 2 Spirit Awards of recognitions. When I retire here, I will say bye-bye to the store, and they will honor me probably, and might put a nice plaque on the wall that I worked for many years. I like it here. I'm in a better place at Goodwill. I really like the administration here, so that's excellent for me.
Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
In 1997, my father-in-law, John Ramsey, started this business.
We took it from 2.5 acres. Now we're 22 acres.
What separates us is you're not just a number when you walk in the door.
Professional, on time. They answer all my questions.
If you're looking for a high-quality trailer at the right price, this is the place.
It feels like a home away from home.
I can guarantee when you buy an RV from us, you are part of the Broadmoor family.
At Broadmoor RV, we make
camping fun! Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down.
We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Got a birthday coming up, celebrating a big win, or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Every single night at 5, I bring you the spotlight. Tonight, it comes from Apple Valley News Now viewer Amber Carter. She has nominated Olivia. Why? She says it's all because Olivia offers free cleaning services to folks all around the Tri-Cities. She aims to focus on the elderly, those most in need, and people struggling with depression who need help getting their house nice and clean. Now, if you would like to help her out by donating cleaning supplies, just head on over to my Facebook page at Austin Reed Network, as I have shared her post. As always, if you have an idea for the spotlight, send me an email. It's easy, areed@applevalleynewsnow.com. And we'll be right back.
The Kraken and the Oilers on MeTV. Watch Saturday starting at 6:30.
Welcome to Always Home, where compassionate care meets the warmth of family. Our dedicated, fully licensed caregivers provide round-the-clock support in a nurturing environment that truly feels like home. From personalized care plans to engaging activities, we ensure every member maintains their dignity and independence while receiving the highest quality of care at an all-inclusive locked-in rate. Experience the difference in our community at our new homes. Visit us at alwayshome-afh.com to book your tour today.
Spring is in the air and creativity is blooming everywhere at Custer's 26th Annual Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Join us as over 150 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcraft, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single-day admission, only $8. Tickets on sale now at CusterShows.com. Custer's Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco.
Steel battery. Double your runtime. Get a free extra battery with select Steel tools. Shop in store and online.
This ain't no disco, and it ain't no lighted dance floor either. This is Legends Casino Hotel's Money Moves. We're giving away $36,000 every Thursday in March. Just use your Legends Rewards card to stack up entries, and you could be moving a guaranteed $12,000 into the pocket of your John Travolta-like leisure suit. On second thought, forget the leisure suit, but go ahead and blast the Bee Gees. You should be dancing on your way to Legends Money Moves in March.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland and started her broadcast career in Eastern Washington. After jobs in Salt Lake and Seattle, she's back home to wake you up each morning. Jade Elliott, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Next ET, Kelly Clarkson celebrates her 1,000th episode, the latest on her daytime return. Plus, could another This Is Us family member be headed to paradise?
They ain't ready, bruh.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
One final look at your weather. A little chilly in the Yakima Valley out the door. Warmer temperatures here, overcast and cloudy. And then let the rain come on in. Atmospheric showers bringing lots of rain to the area. Temperatures, though, will total up close to 60 degrees in the Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and Walla Walla. So again, get your umbrella, keep your rain gear handy. If you're traveling over those mountain passes, make sure you check those pass reports and get ready for winter-like travel conditions. Again, try to stay nice and dry.
Stacey, thanks so much. All right, so now that we've started spring, are we ready for second winter? No.
Nah, I'm not.
Third winter, fourth winter, I don't know what number we're on at this point. All right, that'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
We're back at 6, hoping your news is good news.